So Theodore Roosevelt said that comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. And sometimes I have found that we don't even realize that we're comparing ourselves to other people. It has become so common. It has become so normal that you can compare yourself to other people without actually intending to compare yourself to other people. So a couple of days ago, I posted a video titled that God wants you to know this about you. And in that video, I talked about self-comparison, like why it's not good. I gave 5 reasons of why it's not good for us to compare ourselves. And one of those reasons why it's not good for us to compare ourselves to other people is because we are fearfully and wonderfully made. God made you unique. There is none other person in this world like you. There is no other blueprint. There is no other fingerprint. There is no other human being walking around in this world on this earth who is like you. You are unique. You are extraordinary. You are astonishing. You're stunning. You're extraordinary. There's nothing else that compares to you. Absolutely nothing. And yet, even though you are so unique, you still compare yourself to other people. And I know that because for years I did it. I would look to other people and be like, oh man, look what she can do. Comparing, wow, look what she has. Comparing. And sometimes, like I said, because it seems to be so natural and so common that we find ourselves comparing ourselves to other people, and we really don't even intend to do that. That is why it is so important for us to think about our thinking, our thoughts. Our actions, our behaviors follows our thoughts. So if we are thinking positive things about ourselves, if we are thinking and if we are looking at the positive things about ourselves, the unique things about our skills, our different skill levels, our different abilities, the things that we can do, how we can do it, the way that we can do it like nobody else can do it. When we begin to focus on ourselves, and that's not being selfish, but when we begin to focus on ourselves, that is when we begin to realize just how special we are. When you can take a look in the mirror, when you have a moment to sit down and really think about how you are different. Maybe it's the way that you say something. Maybe it's the way you put things together. Maybe it's the way you dress, or the way that you walk, or the way that you talk. Maybe it is the way that you solve problems, a unique or creative way in solving problems. People always telling you, oh, wow, I never thought of that before. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. You came up with that because you are unique. There is absolutely nobody else like you. So when we begin to think about our thinking, and when I'm talking about thinking about our thinking, I'm not talking about what other people are doing. I'm not talking about how they're saying it, the way they're saying it, when they're saying it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you think about you. When you begin to think about how you do things, when you begin to focus on the great things about you, your skills, your experiences, your talents, your abilities, when you begin to think about all the great things about yourself, now you are becoming more self-aware. That same self-awareness is going to help you to identify when your thoughts start to stray away, when you start to lose focus of you, when you start to comparing yourself to other people. That is why it is important to have self-awareness. The minute you start thinking it, because it can creep up, because it's so common, because it's so normal. You're so used to doing it. So it can very easily just sneak up on you. Even in an ordinary conversation with someone. Maybe you're sitting around a table with a group of friends, or maybe hanging out with some people at work, and y'all are talking about working on a particular project, and everybody's kind of sharing what it is that they're doing on that project, or what it is that their experiences, things that they've done before. And then all of a sudden you find yourself like, well, I don't know how to do that. Or you know what? I can't do that. You see how simple that was? Now, it may be true that it's something that you don't know how to do yet. But with a growth mindset, you can shift that yet into something that you can learn how to do. It's not something that you know how to do yet, but it's certainly something that you're interested in learning how to do. And that way we're also continuously growing. So not only are you concentrating on you, not only are you admiring the great things about you, you're looking at yourself, not comparing yourself to other people. But you're also being aware of when those other thoughts come into your mind. And when those other thoughts come into your mind, that's when you have to shift. That's when you have to take things from a different perspective. I don't know how to do that yet, but give me a little bit. Give me some time and watch me figure out how to do it. Or, you know what? I don't know how to do that yet. Would you mind showing me? There you go. That is the importance of focusing on you. That is the importance on realizing just how special you are. You are a special possession. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a masterpiece. There are so many great gifts and talents and skills and experiences in you that other people don't even have. So you concentrate on you, the great things about you, and you focus on not only on yourself, but I want you to be very diligent in being more self-aware. Because when your thoughts begin to stray away, that's when you lose sight of you. Stay focused on you. Be self-aware so you know when those other thoughts creep in. And when those other thoughts creep in, that's when you're going to make a shift. Reframe those thoughts. Turn them into something positive. You know what? It's not something I can do right now, but it's something that I can figure out how to do. Or it's something that I can ask someone to teach me how to do. You know what? I'm sure that I can go check out a YouTube video. There's probably a YouTube video that I can watch that can show me how to do that thing. So not only are you focusing on you, but you're also learning. You're also growing, and you're making yourself even better. You are becoming even more fabulous. You are becoming even more valuable. You are becoming even more phenomenal. Stay focused on you. Stay self-aware of who you are, and shift your mindset. Embrace learning as an opportunity to go further. I'm Dr. Tam. I'm your empowerment coach. I'll check in with you soon.